I do the International Baccalaureate program, otherwise known as the IB. So the IB is more of learning within yourself, and it's not just about academics and academic performances. If you notice, throughout the entire program, it's a 2-year program, the students go through and face a lot of challenges that they use in the future.
So one of the main aspects of this program is TOK, which is the theory of knowledge. So one word that comes to mind when thinking of TOK is inquiry.
Inquiry is the core of the International Baccalaureate's diploma program, and one key aspect of inquiry is the exploration of what the student would like to know about. In the most concise of words, TOK is what do you know, how do you know it, and how do we categorize what we all know.
Because in all our subjects we have basic assumptions which we make, a basic understanding. We have previous knowledge also which must be overcome, and in order for new knowledge to develop. So therefore it helps us question each and every aspect of our learning.
What this inquiry does is it helps us to question the beliefs that we always thought were, we never actually thought about it.
The extended essay, which is another component of the International Baccalaureate's diploma program, gives the student an opportunity to conduct research.
Researching as a team provides so many different perspectives on a certain question, and it also helps us accomplish what would otherwise be a rather daunting task.
In my case, I wanted to look at nutrient content in spinach and how it changed through cooking. And while studying about spinach and its nutrient content, I learned a lot more chemistry and an extension of what I have done in class.
The creativity activity service component of the IB program gets us involved in creative and charitable activities that we would otherwise not be exposed to.
In CAS, what we do is that the students and the community, they come together and we all mingle as a whole.
CAS is an opportunity for students to be able to balance their life with all their academics and other pursuits. So the creativity component is where we take into account two things, to an extent the arts and creative thinking, and many of our students have done a lot of projects in creativity. The next component, activity, involves physical activity, and many of our students have gone for dance classes, they do a lot of sports classes. The third component, community service, is where students are most creative in the school. We have had very interesting projects, including street cleanups, setting up libraries for the poor, and we have also done a lot of workshops with students from government schools.
So the entire Akshar Arbol community comes together as one, and we do a lot of projects that we take up.
Basically the component of CAS, the service part of it, I right now believe that there is so much happiness when you give than you take.
And this allowed all of us to be able to put ourselves in another person's shoes.
And it also promotes independence and initiative on the part of the student.
Education here at Akshar Arbol is not a classroom. It's more of an interactive session. The way that the teachers teach is more through open discussions, debates, and it involves the student in a much greater way than most other schools really would do.
Because Akshar Arbol is a place where my opinions and viewpoints were accepted. And it's a place where I can find other people's opinions relatable.
We go to many field trips at Akshar Arbol, but perhaps my favorite was the 5-day residential trip to Gavi in the Western Ghats of Kerala. So it was very exciting to see how we read about conservation and these plans that were supposedly put up, but it was a whole other thing to see it in real life itself.
Akshar Arbol has given me many opportunities to participate in various events such as sports and debate competitions, which has helped grow my self-confidence.
My experience at Akshar Arbol has allowed me to view problems in not just academics but in real life as well, more critically, which means I can see life from different perspectives.
My preference is always to work individually, but Akshar Arbol gives me the opportunity to work in groups quite a lot actually, and I realized that this is actually the best way to unleash my leadership talent as well as learning team building skills.
Akshar Arbol has made me more of an open-minded person, so that helps me communicate with different people from different backgrounds in a better manner.
I feel that it's not only the students that have helped me overcome this, it's also been the teachers, and it's been such a wonderful experience.